Hello there, this is CAN Kenan from Kingdom Place, and today we can play part 48 of No One Absolutely No One Else Left. No, there's someone else left. It is China. Alright, so after speaking to our mom, we are making our way to school. Despite my mom's efforts to cheer me up, I continued to soak, and the next stage of my morning began. Dressed, fat, ready for school, I automatically headed to the bridge, a trip I made countless times over the break, but to no avail in seeing China. But as I unconsciously began to walk there, my pace slowed and my resolve dropped. Oh, that's sad. Do I really want to see China again? I barely know the girl. Ever since our last encounter, her existence has caused me nothing but pain, shame, horror, guilt, and so on. On the other hand, I'm never going to get anywhere if I give up all hope. Perhaps there's a perfectly good reason why I didn't see her all summer. China could have vacationed somewhere with her parents and forgot to tell me, or purposely choose not to after what transpired between us. I ran through several scenarios in my head, assuring myself that China had a legitimate reason for vanishing over the break. Whatever the case, now that school has started again, I should finally get to see her again. Even if I don't see her by the bridge, I can always seek her out in the club room. And when I do, I don't know what I'm going to do. What then? I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong back then, but maybe I shouldn't open with an apology. I owe China at least that much. I should open with an apology. After that, maybe we can put whatever happened in the past behind us and we can become lovers again. Because right now, there's nothing I want more than that. Alright. Seems like his relationship with China is the least romantic. You know what? Even his relationship with Rio is more romantic. As expected of the first day back at school, the morning classroom was full of life. Return me my hairband! Return me my hairband! Many students hadn't seen each other over the break, and there were plenty of stories to be told, so peace wasn't going to come easily. Girls banded together in groups, complimenting one another on new haircuts and talking about new singles released by their favorite idols. Guys sat and chatted about the cute girls they met while visiting family in the countryside and the latest video game to be released, and maybe even some of the adult sites they see. Amidst all of this, I sat alone, removed from the action, feeling like a complete stranger. I continued to ignore Rio, telling him to leave me alone, and truly isolated myself. I can't get into it today. All of their conversations feel so petty and pointless, not to mention the collective noise this class is generating. I've only just sat down and already want the day to be over. Well, you know what? Heidi has became Yui. As a home teacher finally arrived, everybody eventually settles down. They still whisper to one another and discreetly pass notes, but the noise is gone, and I can relax once more. Do they still need to pass notes this generation? Can't they just text each other? Hey Aiki, how's your summer vacation? One lunchtime finally rolled around. Meg, who was busy with student council work before homeroom, came bounding over to my desk. Sorry, that silence was short-lived after all. I don't want to hurt Meg's feelings, but I'm really not in the mood right now. It was pretty uneventful, I suppose. Although I simply don't want to talk, I certainly wasn't lying. Other than the incident with China right at the start of the break, I didn't do anything noteworthy. Hehe. So you're trying to sound all mysterious, aren't you? Mysterious? Yeah. Like if I told you what I was doing during summer, I'm afraid I have to kill you. I don't remember saying something like that, Meg. You're thinking too much. Does she think I'm a secret agent or something? I really never know what this girl is thinking. You know what? You never know what any girl is thinking, Heidi. Anyway, sorry I didn't walk to school with you, Aiki. I wanted to, but I had some student council work to do, so I had to arrive early. There was a lot for me to do, and there's still plenty left, so I'll probably be pretty busy for a while. But not so busy that we can't hang out, okay? I didn't get to see you at all over the summer breaks, so we need to make up for the lost time. Damn, this girl talks so quickly that I'm surprised she has time to breathe. Her lungs must be made of iron. Have you ever considered becoming an auctioneer, Meg? Meg blinked, tipped her head over to the side, totally bewildered by my statement. No? Why do you ask? No reason, because you can talk non-stop without any punctuations, maybe? I guess she hasn't realized it herself, huh? Anyway, I feel kind of bad that I wasn't able to walk to school with you, Aiki, especially after I already promised. I hate breaking promise, but as a pure-hearted girl and a class rep, what are you talking about? I don't remember any promise like that. Well, maybe I didn't make the promise with you, but I definitely promised myself. Whoa, sounds about right. Yup, sounds like Meg. Although I don't dislike Meg, her stalker-like tendencies and airheaded nature drives me crazy. Seriously, how do you break a non-existent promise? And why should her promise involve showing up unannounced on my doorstep? Really, this girl is cute. No, wait a minute. Maybe this is actually some kind of high-level manipulation technique. I think so, it is. Maybe she's trying to guilt-trip me using a fake promise as a leverage. So if this girl is more crafty than I thought. Well, I think she is. So since I feel so bad about it, I thought I should at least eat lunch with you. Well, I think she's using this high-level manipulation technique after all. I mean, we hardly got to talk to each other at all over the holidays. I really miss you, you know. There it is. So she broke a promise with herself, and now it's somehow my duty to make amends. Usually I'll be happy to go along with her nonsense, but right now, and she's like, hey, the Hades saying, no. I flatly refuse. No, Meg. Meg continues to stare at me, sucking me in with her beautiful hypnotic eyes. Not good, she's almost got me there. But I made up my mind. Even if it's unfair to Meg, I won't be playing along. Come on, Aiki. I'm gonna eat out in a courtyard with some of my friends. You're more than welcome to join in. There's the excuse I need. In my current frame of mind, I don't know if I'm really in the mood to interact with other human beings. Just sitting here and talking to Meg is already taking a toll on me. I shudder to think how I cope out. A bit weird, right? Cope out. I don't really use cope out in my side of the world. It's just how I cope in the courtyard surrounded by a squander of Meg's equally loud talkative friend. It's alright, Meg. I mean, I already opened my lunch, so but you can pack that in and just up in a second. You only need to put the lid back on. Hey, that's pretty simple, right? And the excuse sucks. Done! Common sense wins again. But why does Meg only seem to possess common sense when it's to my detriment? I know, but I really don't want to eat outside. I have heat stroke. Well, see how Meg's gonna counter his argument again? You do? Meg began to panic, her eyes wide open with worry. Are you sure you don't want me to take you to see the school nurse, Heidi? You don't feel faint, do you? I'm okay, I just have sensitive skin. I prefer to sit inside if it's okay with you. Oh, okay, I understand. Meg agreed, but worry on her face was soon overshadowed by disappointment. Watching her feel so disheartened, I actually feel kind of bad for lying to her. I feel like I left my dog at home, knowing it'd be lonely all day without me, but Meg can handle this much, right? She said herself that she'll be with her other friends. Well, if you change your mind, feel free to come and join us, Heidi. We'll love to talk to you. She says so, but I never met Meg's friend outside of our mutual friends like Real. I really can't imagine why they would, in her own words, love to talk to me. Of course, I know that Meg really means that she loves to have me around, but her friends? I'm not sure. I shifted my seat as the guilt mount. I'm sorry, Meg. I'll talk to you later, okay? Okay, maybe we can walk to school together tomorrow? She actually asked for permission. That's a first. Maybe, great. I'll see you later, Heidi. Alright, maybe in the eyes of Meg is yes. Enjoy your lunchy, I will. And Meg stood in front of my desk, fiddling with her hair. If you have sensitive skin, make sure to put lots of sunscreen, okay? I know that people think sunscreen is something you only put on the beach, but they're wrong. Yes, they are absolutely wrong. In fact, you should use sunscreen almost all the time. If not, your skin will age prematurely. You need to take care of yourself, okay? Don't worry, I will. As the moment of guilt mounts further, making the excuse airheaded talkative Meg so worried and serious, I feel like I've committed a mortal sin. On the other hand, this kind of refreshing to see the side of Meg. I always thought she acted more like a puppy than a class rep, but she actually has quite a motherly side to her. True? There might just be more to Meg than I thought. No, there is a lot more to Meg than I thought. Alright, bye-bye Heidi. Bye. Meg finally left the classroom holding her own lunchbox in her hand, and along with Meg, the stress guilt eating at me died down, leaving only a painful reminder of China. I can't live like this, says Heidi. Alright, this is it. I steadied myself as I stood in front of the classroom, shoved right at the back of the old school building in which the club room resides. A sign on the door, discoloured by age, clearly read Literature Club. Although I've only been here twice, the experience won't fade soon. In fact, they haven't even finished the story, right? The story of the boy wandering and how he then after he found a house with a lot of people, and when he woke up, there was no one in the house again. It was kind of surreal sitting by China's side listening as she verbally escorted me into another world. I can only hope that she'll still willing to finish the story we started together. I paused as my hand neared the door, afraid to knock. My heart began pounding in the chest as my breath hastened. This room in which the person I so longed to see might be present scared me. Sigh, what am I going to do? Why am I hesitating now? Even since that incident, all I've thought about was seeing China again. So why am I hesitating now? There's no guarantee that China will be in there. She might have skipped out on club activities for the day. Oh my god, Heidi, just open the damn door. Either way, I guess I'll never know unless I take the plunge and open the door. Dude, it's just opening the door. Just open the door, man, please. Excuse me, sorry for intrusion. Softly muttering under my breath, I took the door handle in my hands, and China is there. To my relief, the door swung open easily. It wasn't locked. Does that mean that China is here after all? I looked around the room anxiously, searching for the sole member of the literature club. As I did, I took in the familiar sight of the open windows, the wooden floor, and the chairs and the books piled up high, and China. Sitting at a table, wielding a thick paper bag in one hand, China paid the book in the front of her, no mind. Instead, her eyes fixated, staring right at me, no one but me. I should have expected as much. I did just come in uninvited after all. She must be surprised. Is that why she's blushing? I took one awkward step into the literature club room, then another. China isn't the only one blushing. I know I am too. Hey there, China. Haven't seen you in a while. Heidi-kun. China bowed her head. Is she trying to hide her face from me? Maybe she thinks that will help obscure her blush. If she does, it's too late. I've already seen it. I'm sorry it's been so long since I last saw you, Heidi. My parents took me away on a holiday, so I didn't get a chance to see you. Ha! She was on a holiday after all. What a relief. Contrary to my initial relief, it didn't take long for doubt to set in. It's a likely story once I had mused myself, and far more comforting if she simply didn't want to see me. Alright. But with her voice trembling so obvious, not to mention the rest of her body, I couldn't believe her. Still, I don't want to cross-examine her. I'm not a detective. This isn't a crime drama. There is no dead body. Maybe there is. Greeting China with a string of questions would be a terrible way to reunite after all this time. Huh, that's alright. Your parents sound kind of impulsive, just like my mom. Haha. Well, I think Heidi did the right thing this time, for sure. Although I had resolved myself to not interrogate China, even I noticed the tone of my suspicion in my voice. What am I doing? Am I trying to push her away from me? Surely enough, my comment married a look of further unease on China's part. Her skin, tinted light pink only moments ago, turned so white that she looked ill. Look, Heidi, I just don't think we should see each other anymore. I took a step backwards as though I had been struck. My chest hurt. I suddenly found it hard to breathe. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, China? I'm not saying this to hurt you, but I don't think this will work. Our friendship? If you just want to be friends, then it's alright, I suppose. Even if that would inevitably hurt you too. That's just true. But you know what? If Heidi knows that she's a ghost and still wants to be friend with her, I think she won't mind. China bit her lower lip. Oh, cute. But that isn't all you want, is it? I mean, after you tried to hold my hand, she did notice. I wasn't just being paranoid. After I tried to hold her hand, she really did start to avoid me. It's painful to think about, but at least that's one mystery solved. I just think that I'm wrong for you, Heidi. Liking me, loving me, you only become more and more unhappy. True, Heidi is getting to become like Yui, you know. The scene unfolding before me felt unreal, like something from a TV drama. A young girl, softly spoken and mysterious, and a young boy desperately in love together in a rundown literature club room after school. It's so cliche that I could laugh if it didn't hurt so much. China could have kicked me or spat on me, but it would probably hurt less than those vague, mysterious, incomprehensive words of warning. I can't believe Heidi is such a dumbass. Would it kill her to be a little more precise? I think she's dead already. You can't kill her. Well, let's put love aside for now. I mean, we are both in high school. It's too early to talk about things like that, right? So, can't we at least be friends? I don't know. It's complicated, Heidi. Really complicated. Too complicated, actually. How complicated can it be? I don't understand. You are so dumb, Heidi. I don't think that China's a bad person, not by any stretch of the imagination. Even so, I'm beginning to think that she's playing mind games with me. No, you're dumb, Heidi. She's not. You know what, Heidi? I think most people would have realized that she's a ghost by now. It's obvious that there's something she wants to say, but for whatever reason she won't, because she's waiting for you to find out. Is it her parents? Maybe they're strict, and they don't like her hanging out with friends when she should be studying. Or maybe it's another commitment. Does she have a part-time job? Maybe she has. No, if either one of those were the case, then why does she hang out around the bridge in town so often? Did her circumstances change suddenly? A death in the family, perhaps? You know what, Heidi? If you start questioning more and more, maybe you'll find out the truth. I don't know. I'm just grasping at the straw here. Or it's all I can do, given that she hasn't told me exactly what is wrong. Even if it's complicated, can't you try to break it down for me a little? I can't. Why not? I just can't. It's something you have to find out on your own, Heidi. Worried not for the pain looked on the face, I might have thought China was toying with my feelings, but with her brow furrowed and her teeth almost drawing blood from her lips, I knew that wasn't the case. It looks like she's trying to stop herself from saying something she might regret later. What could it be? Look, China, I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I just want to know if I did anything or said anything, or I want to know if there's anything I can do to fix this. China wins, as though I just slapped her. I'm sorry, Heidi. You didn't do anything wrong. It's all my fault. I should have never spoken to you to begin with. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry for putting you through all this. It's all because I was so selfish. I should have known. That it will work out this way. Why am I so stupid? China's chest heaved and her voice grew faint, as though she was gasping for air, drowning. She is. Hearing her pained voice, I felt some discomfort. Guilt wrecked my mind, and her misery hurt me deeply. Even though she says I didn't do anything wrong, I can't help but feel like it's my fault. I'm the reason for that distorted expression on her face, I'm sure of it. If only I knew the reason why. I think you do, Heidi, but you just forgotten. China, please tell me what's wrong. China took a step backward, totally ignoring my request. Heidi. China said my name in a faint voice. Do you remember the little novel we used to read together? Alone Universe? Yeah, why bring it up now? We never have the time to finish a story together. Have you ever wondered what happens in the end? I think the story is trying to remind Heidi what really happened in the past, or who she is. I'll be lying if I said I wasn't interested in knowing how it ends. China picked up the novel on the table next to her. She looked at the cover a few seconds, then her eyes were back on me. You see, the boy was left all alone in a cottage, with no trace of anyone else. Anyway guys, I think we've passed the 20 minutes mark. You want to know the story? Do you really want to know the story? You know what? Catch the next part. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next part where we will catch up with this story. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Do not touch this, guys. Bye. Whoa. Did you get scared? Well, subscribe to my channel and I promise you'll never get scared again. Or watch more videos and you will be able to find your peace in life.